This is the Irontrader. Now, the pits closed here at 2:30, about 20 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude, your daily chart. Now, last week we already had the OPEC meeting, and they left everything pretty much the same. They're going to cut 2.2 million barrels per day. China's having a real big problem, so that's going to be an issue there for crude oil. And then for the week here, tomorrow we'll have the API numbers at 4:30 as usual. Crude will be on Wednesday, the EIA report at 10:30. And for natty gas, will be on Thursday at 10:30. And then we have a rig count on Friday. Okay, so let's see what we got here, the old daily chart. Now, we can see what happened here. Series of lower lows, lower highs, never good. Now, what do we have? We have ourselves pretty much an indecision candle here, okay? So today's low got all the way down to 71.41. So if we just looked at the left of the chart here, this is your support area. You got 71.23, 71.17, 71.07. So this is your support area right there for today anyway. Okay, now again, if that's lost, then we'll come down to the next level, which would be this candle, which is basically 70.50, see 70.47. There was that nice double bottom. If that's lost, we come right here to this double bottom, 70.13, 70.06. If that's lost, then we'll come right to this candle here. You're looking at 69.28. So basically what you do is just follow these candles over here. So if this falls down shorter, your next in line is going to be 70.13. And then next in line after that is going to be 69.28. Next in line on that is going to be your 67.71. So that's all your downside action. So what we want to do today is when the futures open here at 6 p.m., we want to watch today's candle. So you want to look at the low, which was 71.41. You want to look at the high, 73.28, and the close at 72.77. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out. Now, again, on the upside, here we have the key, the 50-day, 73.46. That's going to be a big-time resistance. Right above it, we have your 21-day at 74.08. And then right above that, you have your 75.63. That is your 8 SMA here. But you can see how that's rolling over. Now, again, if you can somehow blast through all this, then we come to the top of this candle. You're looking at 76.95, and then 77.47 is going to be your 200 SMA. Above that, we have your 100, 79.03, and then we have your big retest up here at 79.29. I like to show you everything that's where it could possibly go if it rips higher, but realistically, you have to get through this 50 SMA, crucial resistance, your 21-day crucial resistance, and then your 8 SMA here, crucial resistance. So you can see here how this is rolling over. So when that price gets above, you can see how nice it is. It rides it right on up. When it rolls over, well, what do we got? The price will go right below. So now let's look at the RSI here. Well, that still could go either way here. We look at your MACD, your momentum, see how your green here went below the red. That means your momentum is going down. That's never bullish at all when you see that. It's got to either try to roll back up here or do something if it wants to go higher. Now, again, just quick recap. Watch today's low. That's going to be very crucial. That's at 71.41. If that's lost, your next low, okay, 70.50. Your next low, 69.28. Your next low, 67.71. Upside, 50 SMA, 73.46. 21 SMA, 74.08, and then 75.63 is your 8-day, 77.47, and then you have a big retest up here of 79.29. Now, today was actually a very, very good day of trading. I scalped I was in long on the SEO, and then I got out of that when we found a bottom here at the support level here, went long the UCO, which is a really nice leverage fund. What did I get out of that there? Over a point, about 1.25 points on that. So that worked out really, really well. So it was a great day trading so far in the old crude oil. So let's take a look at here on a weekly and a monthly. All right, here we have your monthly chart. Now, the key levels here, you want to watch 73.35, and we want to watch 69.75. Okay, real time right now is about 72.80, so we have to be right in that channel kind of a situation here. So when you big that up, you can see where this 50-day, you're holding it very, very nicely all the way through here on a monthly basis, but you're below that 200-day. If you can maintain that, we have a nice target up there at 79.13. Your RSI, you're finding that this here, MACD is bearish, your green is below your red. Momentum shows that it is going on the way down. So you need to recap that 200 SMA here, and then possibly the 8, and then the 21-day here if you want to have this swing back up here and then, go higher. All right, let's take a look here on the weekly. Let's see here what we got. All right, weekly chart here. I posted this key level of support, 72.06. You really have to maintain that on a closing basis. Now, again, this is a weekly chart. Even if it comes down here and it stays below that 200-day for the next couple of days, it's not going to make any difference. As long as by Friday you really want to have that up above that 72.06. That shows that you have strength. Do you see this? Okay, look at all that strength where that 200-day is absolute key support level. Okay, again, if that is lost, then we'll just follow the candles. There's that 70.50. Your 70.13, your 69.28, your 68.80, and then your big retest 67.71 here, right on your old price channel. So, but this is still a nice rising trend here. Okay, so even though you had these big candles here, you had this wedge, which was very nice, and it busted out above, went up to the 21-day, couldn't hold it, put a big ass red candle in. But you notice that candle did hold that 200 SMA here for the week. Okay, today we put in a lower low, but you're back above that key level. Now, on the upside, what we really want to watch here, this is going to be key, 73.55. You need to close up that for the week. So if you can, well, then what we do is we follow the candles. 74.63. You got 75.25, and then we have 76.18, and then we run right into your 50-day at 77.28, and then right above it, you got 78.13. So if you can get above that 8 SMA here, we have nice resistant levels all the way on up here, but that could run to that 50 SMA here very, very easily and possibly tag that 21-day, okay? So that is really key, but the key is going to be that 8 SMA. On the downside, just watch that 200-day because then we can follow the candles all the way down till you have a possible retest of 67.71. So let's look at some different kind of charts today on crude. All right, crude oil. Here we go. We have a tick chart, a 1, a 5, and a 15. So I'm going to show you here very easily where the scalp was here long on the crude, okay? So when we come all the way down here, what do you got? 71.41, and then we'll come down to this candle here, okay? You're looking at 71.72. You have a higher low. See that double bottom in play? That tells me that's where I got to get long. Then it followed all the way up. Even though this came down, it was still fine because now we have a higher low. And then all the way to the top. Now, when we got to the top of the situation here, you can see here how many times it hit. See that? And then you start making a series of low. That tells you got to take your trade right on off. So it's easier to see here, like on a 5-minute chart here. See this nice double bottom in play? Okay? You don't buy it here. You let that run up here and you say, oh, FOMO, I missed it. Nah, you ain't missed dick. You can wait till it comes down and does a retest. When it puts in that green candle, that's where you take the trade and you go long. But once you start having a sideways action here of all the candles, then you got to take it off. Your scalp is basically done then for the day. So if you want a scalp, use a tick, 1, 5, 15-minute here chart. Works very, very good. But again, always watch for the double bottom play. Never buy it the first time. Let it run up, come there, wait for it to retest, and then take it all up. When it gets high like that and you see this kind of a pattern where you hit it, and then lower, dump it. Take your money, put it in a pocket. You can always buy it back. Okay, let's take a look here at the old natural gas. All right, natural gas, hourly, 4-hour chart. Now, you can basically see it didn't really do a whole lot today, okay? So, realistically, your range on natural gas, low was 2.041 and the high was 2.112, okay? So, you're still inside this key trading channel, which is good. Okay, so you got 2.168, 2.02, but you got a real tight range here going on. Now, same way with here. This is on your hourly chart here. The key is going to be getting up and over this candle. That's at 2.16. You got to get up and close above that. This is the first stage, is 2.12, but the real stage is you got to get above that key price channel, just like we have here. And you get, then you can rally up. Then you have nice targets up here, 2.24, real nice target. And then you could rally up to this candle, or you can even go all the way up higher here, okay? But again, just, trade it. This is a trading area right now. All right, let's look at a daily, weekly, and a monthly. All right, here we have your daily, weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, what do we have here? Really a whole lot of nothing, just that sideways action, that trading channel. Again, you need to get above that 2.16. If you can, then we come right to the left of the chart. Okay, but actually, first of all, you want to hit that 8 SMA, 2.22. That is getting absolutely just like a waterfall here. Now, when the futures open at 6 p.m., this 2.22 will be lower. Okay, so again, if you can climb above that, then we follow it up here where you have 2.23, 2.27, 2.29, and then we can start getting back into the range at 2.31, 2.32, and possible gap fill here at that 2.42. But again, this 8 SMA is going to be critical. So as this would move up and that 8 days coming down, it's going to smash. You've got to see which one's going to win. Now, when you look at the RSI here, well, I still pointed out here, you have that positive divergence, but with the contract roll is not really a true tell. But again, we got to see how that's going to actually shake out. Your MACD is completely, that's still very, very bearish. Your momentum is going on the downslide. So here we have is your weekly chart here. So again, if this key level here is lost, basically when you put in a low of 2.02, if that's lost, we follow the candles, 1.99, and then we come over to this candle, 1.946. Now, this is why I want to bring up the monthly chart. I just want to show you here, if that 1.946 is low, this is going to be your target right here, 1.44. Okay, now, there is support here in between, and I have that posted for you right at the end of all these charts, so you don't have to say, oh, I got to look at this candle, look at this candle. It's already all posted for you. But bottom line here, if that 1.94 is lost, this is going to be your big target here, is 1.44. That is going to be the retest. Now, I'm not saying it's got to get right there. It could come up to this candle here at 1.79, even this candle at 1.60. But this is the area that where you're going to be looking at if this price channel here is lost. Now, you can see your RSI here. Well, that's okay. This here is completely bearish. This is rolled over. Your green below your red, that's bearish here. So there really isn't a whole lot here on natural gas. Now, I scalped the crude today. That was a really good trade, long and short. I scalped the Tesla today. That was a really good trade. Short first and then the longs. So I had two really, really good trades in there. And I still have my gasoline ETF. That was up over $2. That's looking pretty good there today. Natural gas, I didn't even scalp it today. I didn't see any really opportunity here. If you look at the UNG, the low was 1901 and your high was 1946. Cold came out and it ran right up, came out at 112 and then ran up to 113.71. It just didn't have anything for me there where I could see like a big opportunity here today. There's just nothing here for me right now, but that's not saying there won't be something here for me later today or even tomorrow. So either way here, you just look to want to scalp this here. But if the trade's not there, there's always something else out there that you can trade. Okay, so that's all I have for you today on the crude and natural gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 bells, and we will do the whole thing over again. Thanks for watching.